heifer.
So I did the assignment you gave me. Looked up all the different definitions of love.
Okay, what did you discover?
That none of them pertain to me.
Sabrina, I find that very hard to believe with there being so many different ways to define love.
Nope. Not one.
Okay, maybe I can help. Just give me a moment to look through my
Dictionary.com defines love as such: a deep passion or affection for another. Number 2, a personal attachment, as in a parent, child, or friend. Number 3, sexual passion or desire. Number 4...
Excuse me, Sabrina, I don't mean to interrupt, but did you memorize every definition for the word love?
Yes, I did.
Can you tell me why?
I studied each definition in depth. I needed to be sure that I never truly felt what love is.
Sabrina, calm down. Tell me what happened.
I woke up and Uncle Richard was standing in my room, naked. He said it's time for me to earn my keep. He came into the bed. He put his hands under the covers. And then he felt me between my legs. Oh, Bev, I pushed him right over me and I ran out of there. Oh, Bev, we gotta call the police.
Bev! Don't you talk with Missy over there?
Not yet, Richard. I told you I would talk the other day.
Talk to me about what?
Well, hurry up and do it then. She done messed up my hide and made me stub my toe when she pushed me off of her. You're gonna pay for that, little Missy. And I just know how you will make it up to me.
Oh, Bev, we gotta call the police.
The police? Bev, you better talk to that heifer. And Bev, I expect that talk to be done before I get back tonight. For her to be good and ready.
Oh, Bev, what's Uncle Richard talking about?
Sabrina, I'm going to need you to have a seat. Have it your way and stand. I'm going to have a seat. Look, Sabrina, I had to make some arrangements with your uncle in order for you to stay here.
What kind of arrangements?
You know, we ain't never had no children of our own. Or have any children spend the night before.
Bev, what kind of arrangements?
As a matter of fact, we ain't never had nobody spend the night. Wait. But it was his cousin Lenny. Yeah, he did spend the night, yeah. But it was only one night, so I don't think that counts.
Oh, Bev, please, just tell me, what kind of arrangements?
He wants you.
Wants me?
Look,
I don't understand.
you've always been a pretty girl. You know, I knew there was some attraction to you. That Richard would always say, she sure is fine.
Wants me?
You ain't got to do much. Just lie there. Richard will do all the work, and he's quick. He'll be on top of you 8 minutes, 10 the most.
Oh, Bev, I can't do that.
You will do it. I'm not telling you have to like it, but you just might. That Richie is an amazing lover. But unfortunately, I don't do it for him anymore. He's been hitting the streets, picking up every Tara, Dana, and Harriet. Look, you here now. And if you do this, he'll probably stay home at night. Don't you want to help me? Please?
Bev, he's my uncle.
Oh, child, hush. We both know he ain't no kin to you. Look here. You don't have a choice in the matter. As I said earlier, this is the only way that he would agree for you to stay here.
could you agree to something like that?
Rena, this is a win-win situation, okay? I get my husband home every night. He gets you, and you get a roof over your head.
I won't do it.
Then there's the door.
Bev.
There's the door. But if you change your mind, be ready by 12 midnight. Your uncle will be home from bar hopping and he'll be ready for you. Oh, and speaking of bar hopping, I'm in the mood for some pancakes. What about you?
So how old were you when this happened?
16.
So did you stay?
Dr. Grant, are you asking if I compromised my purity? No. No, I didn't. I walked right out of there. Never looked back. Didn't take a thing. I wanted no remembrance of that place.
Sabrina, you said your Aunt Bev called you Brina.
Yeah, she did.
A nickname can be a term of endearment, can it not?
Dr. Grant, I will never believe that that woman loved me, even if she gave me a pet name.
So in your first 16 years of life, you don't remember any moments where you felt feelings of love from your aunt?
That woman was selfish. Selfish people are incapable of showing emotion, especially love.
Okay. Let's shift for a moment.
Okay.
What were the circumstances that placed you in your aunt's home? Where were your parents?
Drugs.
They both indulged in recreational drugs.
Indulge is an understatement. I was born from a drug-infested womb. My parents knew drugs before they knew me.
Leslie! Leslie! I know you in there. I saw you come in the building.
Would you please answer the door?
Shh. Don't cry, Sabrina. It's okay. I'm sorry for yelling. Leslie!
Either you gonna handle it or I will.
Leslie, are you high? Come on, stop playing. Open this door.
Would you shut her up? Someone's gonna call the police.
Just be quiet. She'll go away.
Man, she's messing up my high. You know what? I'm gonna take you.
She got my daughter with her.
I don't care if she got your daughter. Obviously, you don't care either. So either you gonna handle it or I will.
Leslie! Leslie, you know who this is. Now open the door. Have Sabrina.
Mama said you take care of her.
What?
Mama said for you to take care of her.
Leslie, are you high? Come on, this is your baby. Now stop playing and open the door.
Mama said for you to take care of her. Now take it up with her.
Leslie! Leslie! Leslie!
Sabrina, I'm sorry.
Don't be. I'm over it.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Sabrina, in order to reach a breakthrough, it's important that we go to the root. And I believe that the situation involving your mother is the catalyst. Now let's talk about your cousin Hazel. What happened after that interaction?
She took me to her house.
Who else was living there?
Her mother, my aunt.
Tell me about that.
They took me in, fed me, clothed me, and then they were gone.
Gone? Where did they go?
Do we have to discuss this now?
You said that they provided you shelter, food, clothing. Was there anything else? Moments of love? Did they ever kiss you, hug you, tell you that they loved you?
Yeah. All of the above.
Wouldn't you say that's clearly synonymous with the definitions you stated earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we can both agree that you have experienced love.
I'd have to disagree.
May I ask why you disagree?
Because they left.
Okay. Back to that, where did they go?
Hi, Miss Big. Hi, darling. Sabrina, I have something to tell you. Your aunt and your cousin, they didn't make it. There was an accident. And I'm so sorry, but they didn't make it, honey. I'm so sorry.
Sabrina, they didn't leave you. They died in an accident. It wasn't their fault. Sabrina, do you blame them for...
Yes.
Can you tell me why? Sabrina.
Dr. Grant, my life changed drastically that day. I was ushered from school to school, house to house, and then to the worst dwelling ever for my biological mother.
Mary, you know that baby ain't yours.
This 27-year-old woman slept with the
This
father of her
got
baby.
my heart
She's way older than
racing.
me, and she took advantage of me. And 2 women, 2 babies, and 2 unforgettable DNA results.
What?
Foster obligation. Call this toll.
I said what?
Call 1-800-USA.
You little heifer.
That's 1-800.
You made me miss the fraternity results. When are you gonna learn, Sabrina? Heifer. How many times do I have to tell you? When I'm watching my show, you like to what? Cat got your tongue down? It's best for you. When I speak to you, you are to listen. How many times do I have to tell you? You are going to respect me, whether you want to or not.
I just wanted to tell her I was hungry. Then she threw me in the closet.
Was the closet the place she frequently placed you in for punishment?
Yeah. But it was also my place of refuge, where I hid out when she was in the warpath, which was the norm for her. We lived in a 1-bedroom apartment.
My room served multiple purposes. Not only was it the place I rest my head, but it was the living room, where she entertained her guests, where she did drugs. I witnessed things no child my age had had to witness.
Did she ever do drugs in front of you?
She did everything in front of me. Nothing was off limits. I wasn't allowed in her room, so if I walked into one of her escapades, I just walked straight into the closet.
Must have been hard for you.
Yeah, at first. But then I just blocked it out until it moved over into my world.
Shut your mouth!
Get the hell off of me!
She's off limits!
As long as you owe me money, nothing in here is off limits.
She is! Your time has expired! Have a good night.
She wasn't worth it anyway. I'll be back, and you better have my money, or else.
Go to bed!
That man stayed true to his word. Leslie didn't take heed to his warning. I think it was a Friday. I came home from school, expecting to catch Leslie engaged in some sort of shenanigans, but
It's okay to say it, Sabrina.
she wasn't doing much. Couldn't do anything if she tried. Stabbed multiple times. Dr. Grant, you know the law defines what happened to Leslie as a crime of passion? Such irony in that.
How do you feel about that, Sabrina?
The irony?
No, about your mother's murder.
You mean Leslie?
Leslie,
Bittersweet.
can you please elaborate?
What was once known as my dysfunctional life came to a screeching halt. Even though I didn't consider it much of a home, at least I had a roof over my head.
Did you go to the funeral?
Of course.
Did you cry?
Dr. Grant, is that a trick question?
Not at all. Sabrina, your mother... I'm sorry, Leslie seemed to show a side of emotion when she stopped that man from attacking you.
And I guess you consider that a sign of love.
I believe it showed she cared.
I beg to differ. And to answer your question, no, I didn't cry at the funeral.
Tell me about the funeral.
It's beautiful. A lot of people, a bunch of flowers. I just got lost in the crowd, just got away to myself. People singing, somebody sang a beautiful song. Then it was over.
Sabrina, are you leaving anything out?
No, I don't think so.
Is this when you went to stay with Aunt Bev?
Not immediately. I shifted around from place to place, but then the winter came and I needed a stable place to lay my head.
Sabrina, do you need a moment?
No.
Okay.
I know that sound, Dr. Grant. Means our time's almost up, and you're ready to ask the $1 million question. So come on. I'm ready.
Okay. Sabrina, what happened to Joseph?
Who, Dr. Grant? I'm sorry.
Your son, Joseph.
Oh, my baby. Joseph Malik Brown. My baby. Dr. Grant, did I tell you he was born 2 p.m. on Christmas Day?
Yes.
Oh. Did I tell you he was 8 pounds and 14 ounces, had all 10 fingers and 10 toes?
Sabrina, what happened to Joseph?
He had a head full of hair. Oh, Dr. Grant, and these big cheeks.
Sabrina, where's Joseph?
My baby. Mama's baby.
Sabrina.
Mama's precious baby.
Sabrina. Sabrina, can you hear me?
Dr. Grant?
Sorry, Bernie, I couldn't break her.
It's been a whole week. If we don't get his location out of her soon, the chances of us finding him alive diminishes.
I'm sorry, I'm trying.
It's not your fault, Dr. Grant. We're dealing with a deeply disturbed individual.
Today I got her to expound, even show a little emotion, but the second we get to the subject of Joseph, she goes from 0 to 100, then back to 0.
We're gonna have to just try again tomorrow.
I just pray we're not too late.
Me too.
Dr. Grant, I did love Joseph. Until he left.